Hey, I'm Derek. Welcome back to the Funny Farm. We have plenty of things to get done this month. I'm hoping to get some landscaping done. I'll show you some clips of using the old tractors, the Farmall and the Loboy. This backhoe might make an appearance. Farmall Cub might make an appearance. We're gonna put our new driveway in. I'm so excited. So we're finally gonna get our driveway in. I'm gonna show you all the clips of that. That'll be at the end of the video. And what else? We're gonna take apart our old sleigh in the backyard. We're gonna cut a couple trees down that are grown through the sleigh. And a few other things. We're gonna plant some trees and just show you some updates, So stay tuned and thanks for watching, guys. Dragging all this, there's plenty of little sticks and stones to pick up. Hoping to plant grass soon within the week. At least on this front side. The back side still has our, everything the berries on that side. So it's a work in progress. a lot of this area ironed out. This is great. So I'm hoping next couple of videos we can get this trailer out of here. Now we have a spot where we can try to pick it up with the backhoe and move it, or bring a Loboy in here, figure something out. So that's really awesome. I'm gonna get this thing cleared up. That way we can park the fuel tank on that. That opens up our area for our topsoil. What you taking? Very cool to see. We have some babies out here. So I think there was three different piles of eggs, three different ones I saw. We have, well, our first set is hatched. That's awesome. First set of geese eggs have hatched. We did a great job of planting flowers here, perennial flowers. And when I clean this up, there's no netting below this. So I might put some netting down. I know where my flowers are from last year. Very particular about it. And we're gonna plant some new bulbs this year, some more perennials. And so let's clean this thing up. There's only a couple more pieces of like mulching or gardening that I want to do around this farm for this year. So this is one of those pieces. All right, we can see the areas where my flowers came in from last year. All right, let's get this covered with the yard. We have some dandelions that I just cannot stand. Let's roll this thing. Pretty wet out there, sadly, but we have a lot of wet weather coming up for good grass growth. All right, the H and the 656 aren't ready to cut the field yet, but I do need to get this field cut. I'm gonna be gone with work this week. It's already getting pretty high, so I need to get this thing cut. The A is the perfect thing to do this for. Haven't started it yet this year. I just filled with some gas, just a little bit to get it out of here. I'm gonna go through the Zerks, get it greased up, put some more fuel in it, make sure it's running okay. But let's see if I can get it out of here first. Now, if you look. All right, this is out. The starting rod's bad, so he uses a... Where's the hammer? It's here somewhere. Maybe it's not here. Oh, man. Woods 306. It's a 5-foot deck. My grandfather owns this. He's had it probably, it was at his place of work for years and years. I think he bought it in the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s when they switched over to like a zero-turn style at their workplace. He has this one, and then one, he has a Super A, a Cultivision in the shed. It's a parts tractor, but I'm hoping to get it running the next couple of years. This thing's been an absolute beast for us. I used to cut this back part of the, this part in the orchard in the back. And then it would cut across the street as well. So my grandfather owns across the street. So we'll cut there. It's slowly been retired. We still used the 1 acre over here last year. And used it for the field so-and-so. The Loboy cut the field mostly last year. But it's getting a new lease of life. Done a lot of work to it. Needs something with the starter. I forget exactly what it is, but the starter mechanism on it is from the Cultivision, but it doesn't set up for this, so you can't pull start it. You got to go up there with a hammer or something long to touch it. So we'll get there. Let's grease this thing up and get it on its way. Rectangle sections make it easy on myself in case I have to stop and come back. Well, sorry about the wind, but Ryder and I are doing some yard cleanup, planting some new perennial rye here in Pittsburgh. Some nice rainfall coming. I just cut the grass. I'll be out some business stuff this week, so it's a good time to let this sit. Potting mix and dirt over top of all this. I'm gonna hit the front yard too. Got some spots back here. Let's get this place back to ship shape. Good work, Rye. I have a nice green lawn soon. Now, I didn't get a chance to cut this. There's some patches over here as well. It's gonna be pretty wet. I figured just let this grow. I'll get it at the end of the week. Ryder and I are on this beautiful day finally after 2 weeks of rain. This is really what we're left with back here. There are some things I can take to other spots. We have a whole nother area for some scrap metal. A lot of this needs buried, or I'm trying to move some attic space I'll tell you, it's so hard to get attic space around here. Everything's filled up. So we're going to do some burning tonight. Hopefully make some way for some attic space, which we already have, but it's just so dirty up there in the attic to the garage. You know, just all those years of different animals up there. Oh, I don't even know. So I really want to thoroughly clean it before I put anything up there, you know, because I don't think anything else will be coming into that area now that we've kind of taken over. I'm in there all the time. So I'm hoping to get a lot of this cleaned up. I definitely want to get back to where I can take the tractor through here and cut grass without, you know, hitting something or whatnot. So there's a lot of just little cleanup, you know, just little pieces, stones, sticks, branches, glass. So where's he at? There he is. This guy's always flying and stalling his plane over the farm. That guy makes me laugh. I'd love to meet that guy. Must be like an instructor, but they do like a, I don't know, they stall the engine and they do it over the farm in the pond every week. And you'll just eventually randomly hear like a plane stall. And then you're like, what was that? And then you'll see this plane come out of nowhere. I don't know. Very fun. All right, Ryder and I have gone through every part except for this area. Maybe I'll do this area tomorrow. It's pretty thick with rocks, stones, glass. So we're gonna have to go through and probably rake that up. This was everything surrounding the pad. So on the left, right, and in front of the pad, this was everything. So ton of stuff, but now there's nothing in this grass area. Yeah, everywhere there's not grass, there's stones still everywhere. So I have to rake that up too. But hey, that's a good start for us. All right, it's finally nice again. I got rained out on my last try, so let's give this thing another start. Let's finish up the field just to get it out of the way for the next few weeks. Let's pull this out. Let's see if she'll start. I bet she'll fire right on up. Go. All right, hit your Zerks. Taps on his cub. We're on the A. It's gonna be a good day. All right, we're back in fence, and this is our first go at it. There we go. I see you all. You all missed me. We got a mother crossing. Come on. You got it. Come on. You got it. There we go. There they go. All right. There's one. Oh, I thought I found an egg out here in the middle of the field. This one's been taken. Oh no. Look how big that thing is. Wow. Well, I just actually ran out of gas. And look, I'm being watched. We have all the deer over here today. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we just ran out of gas. Whoops. I had it filled up too, so it was really taking it down. So I'm gonna go get the gator, fill it back up. It's getting dark. I want to light a fire. This is a Friday night, so I want to get a fire going up here just to burn this down. All right, I thought it was a good night for a fire. I think it's gonna catch. You know, it really is funny how much debris, sticks are just covered in an abandoned property. This is probably the third huge fire we've had, and I hate big fires, but these piles just add up so fast. All right, now it's time to clean up this old sleigh. It's been here for a long time, sadly. My pap wanted this tree for some reason. There we go. Sorry, mirror. Well, hard to do. This oak tree he wanted, so maybe we'll plant it where the property line ends in the field down that way. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get rid of it sometime. Well, I don't know. Let's move these around and see if we can cut this. This thing's just falling apart, so it shouldn't be too hard. Or our nails. Oh, I already stepped on one and it really hurts. So, I think we can clean this up. Let's see what we can do. Pretty bad shape. That's such a shame. But what are you going to do? It sat here for 30 plus years. What do you expect to happen? Okay, I think it's in 2 pieces now. Probably not, but oh, yep, yeah, it is. Okay. All right, that worked. Don't really have much to drag this with. It's gonna fall. Okay, this is our result. Like I said, I cut the 2 cross members, I guess that you can call them, so both seats have fallen off that side and this edge. Yeah, this is what the sleigh looks like now, and again, it's directly in our backyard. So something I really also wanted to get, just to get rid of. I wish you could save something like this, but I mean, I just don't think there's any saving. I wish they would have taken better care of it, or I get it's huge, where do you put it? But let something sit like this. So now I'm gonna clean it up, you know? Not much else I can do here. I'll probably end up strapping this. I don't even think the gator will pull this, to be honest with you. Probably strap this to a tractor. But might have to wait till tomorrow or till a sunny day. It's about 8:30, almost 9 p.m. So, to be continued. Just walking all the pieces back to this burn pile. Looks like there's a couple of vulcanized pieces that are actually in decent shape. Still just probably going to burn them because they're all the brackets, there's holes drilled through them. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could find a use, but it's just easier to drag it back here. I'm not breaking these. I'm not stepping on them or cutting them. They're just falling apart. I mean, look at how bad these are. It's crazy. Guess I was trying to save this. I don't even know if there's not much left of it. Just look how rotted these boards are. Wow. Unbelievable. That's about it, other than like the bottom of the sleigh. I'm not really sure what that's called. It's kind of slipping my mind, I forget. But I have my pap look at that, see what he thinks about it. Probably gonna end up hauling it up here to burn too, sadly. Love to save it. Maybe someone can use it as a template for a sleigh they're building. I'm not really sure. Kind of a shame, kind of sucks, but you know, it's an eyesore out of the backyard. But more importantly for nieces and nephews, it's more of a safer area. You know, there's nail. I stepped on a nail. It hurts like, oh, it doesn't feel good. So there's some things you know, you want to get out of your backyard. The rabbits have been chasing each other. Oh, there's another one down there. Way by the back half. Oh, look, there they are. Right there. Ryder's like, what do I do with these two rabbits? All right, there's one bunny. Let's see if the other bunny comes out and chases it. And there's Ryder. Look. Oh my goodness. Wow. That rabbit had no idea. Come here, Rye. I can't believe I caught that on video. Yeah. Working on taking all these out of here. I got that side out. I'm gonna just reconvert this all to Millings. Woo! It's gonna look nice. I'm excited. So we have about 3 inches we want to build up, and then we'll compact that. It just stopped raining finally. It's been probably over for about 2 hours now. So it's, as you can see, pretty wet, which it isn't too bad for spreading this out. Now this whole driveway sloped down. Where my truck is. And it sloped away from the barn, and it sloped away from the garage. So then between the tree and our milk house, there's just a strange area right here where it's, you know, it's just like a big divot. So we're gonna fill that in with this access that was taken off the top. There was a base here before. It was put down in the, I wanna say the late 70s. And it was kind of maintained, but not in a while. So there was some good underlayment around here on both sides. It's just, you know, it was covered over all the years. So thankfully we were able to use that as another base before adding this about 70 tons of millings. This is 3 triaxles and 70 tons, roughly 70 tons, a little less. one last big pile to get through. So again, he scalped the left and the right side because there were millings there about 30 years ago. He's laid about almost 70 tons of material at this point, about 66 plus tons of millings. We wanted a depth a little thicker than 3 inches. We're gonna come down and we're gonna compact that after this. We're gonna do this little area as well. We'll be transition from a parking pad to the actual path back to our 60 by 40 pad with the backhoe back there. So it looks like he has this part tracked up pretty good. Now again, we're gonna roll this after he's done with the machine. He has this section finished up. He's gonna touch up with a rake if he needs to. And he's trying to drag everything that way. He's working from this side, working it back. If we have some excess material, it's gonna go back where the truck is back here by the telephone pole. We have a parking spot, about a 10 by 10 pad. And if we have any excess material after that, which I don't think we will, but if we do, we'll put it down by the windmill in front of the barn. There's a parking area down there that's all grass I'd like to convert. But we're probably gonna end up waiting on that. So again, this is what it looks like so far. So this is the location where the water would come up from the pond. So we have water here. I want it to be a nice parking spot for a tractor or a truck or a trailer. And the pump house is located down there. And then of course the pond where it gets the water from. Packs it really well. Rye, you like your new driveway, huh? Woohoo, look at the pad now. I'm really excited about this pad being finally leveled out. There's a little bit more over here the Bobcat has to get. But man, is it crazy what you can actually get done when you have a machine that's, you know, sadly not gonna break down, you know? All right, this is great. We have the swivel part coming in for the backhoe finally. A very difficult part to find on the extension. That way we can actually start bearing everything that's on this side. But hit this side that I'm sitting on with some weed killer. And there's a couple stumps over here we need to get. There's some stumps. And wow, this thing could really be turned out nice. We can bury all these tires that local tire companies won't take because they're split rims or, you know. So this is just so exciting to actually have this and be useful, and there's not glass. Yeah, it's just really nice to be able to use this, you know, to park equipment, park the backhoe, park our brush hog or whatever we need to do. We need to put a tractor back here instead of being in the grass or in the middle of the driveway that we actually have now. You can put it back here on the pad and hopefully one day build another pole barn. You know, that's the real plan. We can just enjoy this nice view. This is really nice that it's actually finally happened. Oh, you give me the belly. So do you like the new driveway? Huh? Do you like the new driveway? Do you? Yeah, you do. I'm really pumped out about this transition too. So you have our parking pad that's flat. No longer those trees and stumps. Transition now to our road width that goes back to our 60 by 40 pad, which we have to finish this road off, which he's working on. To get back to the pad. But that's perfect transition. Perfect. Exactly what I was thinking about. Oh, this is a nice area to park a tractor. Or the backhoe. This is what the pad looks like. So we are making awesome progress. I'm so happy to see this opened up, looking great. A million times better than our first videos.